Nokhar Castle, huh? Or Nokhmar. I've never heard of it. I can teach you the strongest magic word in the world. You have the magic word of thunder. Thanks. I need that. Please stay and make yourself at home. I will. Thank you, friend. So literally now we only need 4 more spells, 3 more items, and then we need like 7 more swords. But it's cool. We're good. Let's go north, I think. Are you a mimic? No, there's no such thing as a mimic. Heal ball! Okay, there we go. A magic ball that returns your strength. Yes, indeed. Oh, and I can't walk by it. I have to walk around. That's how they conveniently get you. Heal ball! Alright. Okay, so that's how they get you. You gotta walk all the way around. Okay. I mean, realistically, I can still use the heal mace. It's not that big of a deal. Oh yeah, you're Spectre enemies, aren't you? Yes, you are. Hello. Ooh, 30,000 XP. How awesome is that? I think we should celebrate the situation. Celebrate. Okay. Enough celebrating. Let's get back to it. Oh, no, no, no. We don't want to do that. Oh, did I change swords? I don't remember. Uh-oh. Well, they despawned anyway, so who cares? I did not, so I have my Spectre sword on in case something happens. No, I made it back to this kind gentleman's hut in the mountains. We're gonna walk right through that. Oh, almost got hit by that boulder. Yeah, we're not even gonna try it. Ding dang. Okay, I gotta go up this way. Oh, hi. Get wrecked, side. Whatever, I'll take that hit. Don't care. Haha. So I'm hoping, what I'm really hoping for here is to find another town, because we need we still need some more items. Ooh, those are good damage right there. Good damage. Oh, treasure chest. You have the tail shield. Okay. We take those. A shield that is made from the tail of a demon. Is it better than a metal shield? Yeah, I guess so. Increases defense by 10. So we're up to 71 defense here. Can block these attacks. I know I could use my magic to look like an enemy, but I'm like, eh. It is not that serious. Sir? Hello? Oh well. I guess he doesn't want to play today, which is fine. Oh. Healing orb! Was that 30 for that? Okay. I deserve that. That's fine. I feel like I'm like way off now from where I want to be. I mean, I feel like it should just be that simple of walking around and being where we need to be, but apparently that's not the case here. Alright, well, we're gonna go back to the old man's hut. Ow. Okay, that's fine. Really? That's what we're doing here, huh? Okay. Okay, let's go back to the old man's hut. Okay. So now we know that I would have to go up and around somehow to make it there. But I feel like the entrance is not near where we think it is. Oh, he almost hit me. Oh, what? Just steadily walking. Ow, ow. Wait, how much, was that? 80? 70 hit points? Okay. Ow! I gotta be going against the grain now at this point. Going against the grain. Yeah, Skelly boys, okay, and then I'm just trying to get my bearings here. Dang! Was that max heals for 30 MP? Oh wow. Look at this sneaky guy. Trying to hit me. What's our next? Oh. 39,340. That's another crunching numbers here. What is that? 70, 200 points or something to that effect? 77? Something like that. Oh, ow. Ow, ow, ow. I didn't deserve that. And no. Where is this town? It's got to be around here somewhere. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, let's keep on walking. Dead end. Okay. Definitely no. Let's go through the skeleton, boys. Okay, here we go. I mean, I should have gone and got that other one. All experience matters. No, I don't want to go up. Okay, we're going up. So we're making yet another loop. It's like being stuck on the interstate, you know? It's like, you know, your exits are under somewhere. Yeah, it's pretty close. Okay, alright. Alright, I think I should just try to find my way back to the hut and then try to figure it out from there. Obviously, I know it's around here somewhere. Because there's gotta be another town. Okay, bye. And then you don't want to play. So yeah. And this is not the way either. Well, maybe. Really, my guys? Yeah, the random encounters get a little... Oh, well, no, this is the chest that I was already here. There's nothing in there. Okay. Alright. I will gladly poke you in the face. Gladly. Okay, come on. All that pointless damage. Okay, this looks familiar. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there's the hut. So then, if I go to the north from here, then it's just gonna be a dead end, because I can't get past that treasure chest. So, we will be walking this way. And then... And we're walking. And so much more walking. No. Where is that ramp? Or, no, actually, maybe I need to go back and go through a cavern to get to this point. Because up is probably where I need to go. Okay, alright, well, see if I can figure this out from this angle. Really? Oh, something good must be in this way, because to have skeleton guys back to back. There's nothing in this chest, because I already have. What? I was walking away from this thing. Like, it's gotta be this way, right? Okay, alright. Apparently, Poe can't pick me up from here. That was weird. He actually needs clearance to land, pick me up. Alright, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna start back from the tavern and then figure it out from there. Because obviously, I missed a turn somewhere. Alright. You know, I thought I might have to grind a little bit to get some more XP, but I think getting lost is just as good at this point. I will say, though, I'm not going to want to deal with these crab shenanigans, so I'm going to... Really? Just taking hits out the gate, huh? Okay, well... Get Thunderbolted, son. I'm gonna push you back to your friend. Get Thunderbolted, both these. Yeah, that's how I feel. No sneak attacks here, man. Ain't gonna happen. Now, I know I need to go through that tunnel. Hello? Okay, and I've been through that tunnel. Now, here we go in the mountains again. Now, I thought I might have seen a cavern that I just ignored. Okay. Whoa! That was a close call. Okay, just kidding. They didn't want to fight none. Okay, no. So there is no other cave up here. Okay, there's no other cave up here. How close are we to level 13? Quite a bit. We are quite a bit of ways off. I'm like, excuse you. So, okay. So I'm gonna go back to that one. Ow. Ow. Hello? So anyway, we're gonna find our way back to the, one camera I skipped. Because while finding the old man's hut would be useful... Oh, oh no, they almost killed me! They almost killed me though. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go find that that cavern. I think it should be this way. And we're walking, and we're doing more walking. Oh, I should have fought that guy. I'm pretty sure that wasn't their thought process while making this world walking music in non-combat situations. Okay. No, not this one. Oh, there's more crabs here. Fine. You're still gonna get lightning bolted because I'm not here for it right now. Okay, now that we're here, technically speaking, I'm just gonna go back to the tavern again. I know that's backtracking and kind of irritating. But considering that I'm almost out of magic, I can gain a little XP and then be on my merry way. Take a couple hits while I'm at it. Oof. Nailed it. And then I can lightning bolt these clowns. Just because I don't want to deal with it. So then we'll go to the tavern. And then we're going to take this break here. And then we're going to go back to that cavern. The first cavern outside of the other side of the lake. 36,000. We're still pretty far away. We need another... What is that? 30... No. 2,900 points. That's quite literally 29 of those crab things. And then, of course, the extra 80 you get right there. So that's actually not bad for 2 screens. You get 380 XP here. I think this is probably the best area to do this, to be honest. Okay. I am the messenger of Earth and Raziel. You must be Willow. I'm glad you made it all this way. Now please change me to my normal self with Lindrea's cane. Willow clutched the cane tightly and said the magic words. Oh no! Turn me into a bird! You don't have enough experience to change me back yet. Okay. Well, friends, I guess we're gonna have to do a little grindy grind here, because that's like our next thing to do. A little grindy grind. So while we do this, let's have a conversation about something I guess, by all intents and purposes, extremely passionate about. I would say extremely passionate, just to keep a common level. But really, I don't really think I'm that passionate about it. But baseball, primarily Major League Baseball. I mean, granted, we dabbled in a couple other things, like the Nihon Professional Baseball League in Japan. That's always fun to watch. But literally, my gripe this time is with my local team that I'm a big fan of here in the States, because that's what I was raised on, the Oakland Athletics. Now, you may be aware, if you are a baseball fan, they are pining for a new stadium. They feel like they're obligated and they're trustworthy enough for a new stadium, waterfront property, right next to the freeway, in a place called Jack London Square. As a fan, that's a terrible idea. Only because schematically, it's way out of the way. Like, there's no clean way of getting to there unless you drive, but then that's going to cause a backup in the corridor where they want to put the park, which is waterfront property right where the Port of Oakland is, where basically all of the like the seafaring vehicles or vessels come in with their deliveries and whatnot. And they want a ballpark there. They want to ditch where they've been for the last, 60 years, I think it is? Where they moved from Philly to Oakland? Philadelphia, on the other side of the country. They want a new stadium. Now, my gripe with that is, since 2022 season's over now, the Houston Bros won the World Series over the Phillies. Speaking of Philadelphia, they posted on a website that keeps track of payroll numbers for the team as a collective whole that the Oakland Athletics had the lowest team payroll for every bit of cost of expense. Right? I love how I blocked that walking sideways. Their cost of expense on all of the 22 season, which was players, managers, office personnel, like facilities and all that, $61 million. Now, for you and I and most of the world, that's a lot of money, right? But you know, you're maybe a family of 2 or 8 or 16 or 20, who knows, right? That's a lot of money. $61 million for that type of living that's a lot of money. But when you compare it to other teams in the league, and even themselves for that matter, it's like minuscule in comparison to what everybody else is doing. Now, I get it. The best lifestyle is the one where you don't compare yourself to others, which makes perfect sense. But unfortunately, in the sports world, you always have people watching your team doing things. Whether it's, the games themselves, the coaches having a, practice or whatever, team travel, that kind of thing. There's always some sort of level of scrutiny for a professional athlete. Even in the world sports like football, it's the same case. And it's not like Ronaldo or what's the other guy? Was there Ronaldo's the popular guy? Or Lionel Messi, for that matter, can't go out to dinner without being completely bombarded by fans, paparazzi wanted a photo, reporters asking them questions, that kind of thing. So, when you put it in a perspective that the Oakland Athletics, my team, had a overall payroll of $61 million, that puts them dead last in all 30 teams that are in Major League Baseball. Dead last. Like, there was really 5 teams that had less than $100 million in annual expenses, and they were the lowest. And so, the interesting aspect about that is the year prior, literally, 2021, okay, their payroll for those same expenses was $101 million. And it's like, okay, you had the ability, we'll say, to shell out that kind of coin to maintain your team. You know, contract agreements, personnel differences, whatever. You still had enough revenue to produce a team that took that much money to put out on the field. And people on the office answering phones, and general managers making deals and all this other jazz. Everybody got paid. There was no checks that bounced. What have you, right? To literally lower it down by, what? A little bit under 40%? 40%? You ran the same team in the same facilities with 40% less money. And of course, you know, most business people will be like, well, that's good, right? I mean, we're running the same show with, you know, with less overhead. Business-wise, sure, that makes sense. You spent less money to produce a product that was still considered professional. The only catch is they lost over 100 games this past season. I think it was like 103 or something crazy like that. And so when you think about the aspect that this is a team that has won, I think, like, I want to say 6 or 7 championships in their whole 100-year existence. Can you believe that? The team's been around in any of its iterations throughout the history of baseball. Over 100 years. And they've had some key legends throughout the decades. Now, the thing that really grinds my gears is the team president at the time of this recording was quoted saying in an interview, "Oh yeah, hey, if we get a new stadium, we'll be like, you know, top 10 in payroll." So you're telling me you have enough resources to produce a team that essentially can operate with, what, $200 million for the same personnel, for the same office facilities, for the same negotiations, but you're unwilling to do that now without a new stadium? What's up with that? I don't know. I mean, granted, that's not my line of work. I'm just a fan looking in, saying, hey, you know, pay me $100,000 a year, I'll come play baseball for you. But I'm just some schmo off the street who knows the game, for the most part. It just boggles my mind that that's the logic played there, you know? It's just like, they're just telling us, the fans, like, yeah, well, this is how we're gonna do it, take it or leave it, and it's like, the double-edged sword is real, you know? We want to support our team because we want to see them succeed, but in the same turn, too, we really don't want to see the brass succeed with their decision-making. Like raising the overall pricing for season tickets. I don't even know if they've raised prices on, like, concessions or merchandise or anything like that. But it's really a case of, yeah, it's a double-edged sword. I want to like the team, but they have a well-noted, within the last, I would say 15, 20 years, where essentially if you get on the All-Star team, that is your precursor to you being traded to another team. And it doesn't matter how good you are. they don't want to retain your contract. And I mean, it's not like I'm bashing them. I'm literally telling the truth about their pattern. And after playing enough MLB The Show, I know that if a team signs you to a rookie contract, they have retainers on you for 6 years. The first 6 years of your career, you can't be traded, or you can't negotiate a trade, but they can trade you if they wanted to. And you don't even hit arbitration until your 5th year in the league. So you're at the mercy of a team that may or may not want to keep you, and you have no leverage whatsoever because you're on a rookie contract. They give you, what, maybe $450,000 a year if you're good as a rookie? Like, you're just torching everybody in like minor league. You just sell through A, AA, and then AAA. You're just like, I'm just here to hit the ball, boys. I don't need you to tell me anything. Coach is like, yep, he's hitting the ball. Let's just let him go, you know? Yeah, literally $400,000 a year. You get paid monthly, and those payments are obviously divvied up in, 12 installments or 9 installments, because obviously they only play from, spring trainings in late March, but then the season is from April to September. And if you're not in the playoffs, you're done in September 30th will be your last potential regular season game. And at that point, if you're not in the playoffs, what difference does it make? That's just you looking for, if you're in a contract year, you're trying to play your best so you can look your best. But at the end of the day, you only can get what you can get. And if you're already actively in a contract that isn't subject to change after the season's over, you have little to no obligation to play unless you just play for the love of the game at that point, And then you're half of your season, 80 some odd games a year, you're leaving your family. Albeit you're on an airplane charter, it's a Boeing, Airbus modified just specifically for teams. But to think, you're in a position where you are playing for a team that, on the surface, it's like they don't want to win. Because people who can help them win are shipped off to other avenues. And generally, it's for draft picks and minor league prospects. I mean, their transaction history is all common knowledge. And it's almost like, as a fan, you really can't be excited for the games. Because you don't know if your player's even going to still be there by June. Or slightly after the All-Star break, which is in July. Like, what are you supposed to do? Be like, yeah, we got this really good dude. It throws 102 miles an hour, has a nasty 85-mile-an-hour curveball, and has already won 12 games. Trade deadline's coming up, and they're like, oh, so-and-so got shipped out to the New York Mets for cash considerations and minor league prospects. And you're like, are you kidding me? They're like, oh, they got a second-round draft pick, a third-round draft pick. This minor league pitcher was a real stud, and, cash on top of that, just to fill out the rest of the contract. It's like, bro, come on. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't understand how or why that's a thing. But it is. Literally, that's how they do their business. And much like any other businesses out there, you kind of have to take it or leave it, you know? And really, you can legitimately just take it. That's fine. You know? But, I don't know. It saddens me. It saddens me to know that my team is not going to be good. Because historically, they've been a decent team. You know? They've been making it to the playoffs, like, within the last... yeah, pop up, you can go away, thanks. They made it to the playoffs over the last decade, you know? And it's just... it's so hard to watch. And, I mean, the people who work there obviously are trying to make a living. They're getting paid to do their job. And I have to tip my cap to their social media team. Because obviously they post the good clips on when it happens. But literally anytime you get drafted by the Oakland Athletics within the last 20 years, if you want to win a championship, the only way you're going to win a championship is if you get traded. And that is the ultimate level of sadness that applies in this situation. You know? Especially if you're a hometown guy like me, where it's like, that's my team, you know? Was raised on that team, took the train to go see that team. Been to the Coliseum, you know, countless times. And so, to see them be in a position where it's like, yeah, we have a team. They may not be particularly great, but they're a team nonetheless. It's like you should be able to distinguish your professional major league team from the minor league affiliates you have. And really, you couldn't. Over the last 7 years, you definitely could not see the difference. At least I know I can't. And I'm a longtime fan. You know? Level 14. Oh yeah. Grind is alive. No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, well, I'll just take that then. That's fine. But I don't know. I just feel... I feel slighted, is what it is. You know? I feel slighted, slightly backstabbed a little bit. Because they were a playoff contending team. They would make it the first round playoffs and lose, but at least you're able to get in there. Because really, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. Right? Like, you can have a terrible first half, but then you start winning, you know, 60 of your last 80 games. And now we're thinking October baseball, where it gets intense. You know? Every little mistake can be the end of the game. So, I don't know. I only hope that they'll figure it out. For such a storied franchise, they deserve better, you know? And a lot of fans are talking about the ownership. They're just like, yeah, those guys gotta go. They might be part of the problem. But it's almost like the ideology is we don't truly care enough to put a product out there that'll take us where we need to go, you know? Like, I caught that guy slipping as he was flying in. I mean, I'm sure if you have an opinion about it, and even if this doesn't apply to you because you're not a big baseball fan, but maybe you're a sports fan as a collective whole, or a fan of anything really. It's like one of your favorite artists, you know, puts out, either music or clothing or something like that, and it's terrible quality clothing, or it's just awful. It's an awful product, but they keep pushing it like it's this big deal. You as a longtime fan will feel just as slighted. You're like, I've been spending my money with you for 14, 15 years. Your stuff used to be good. Now it's not. What are we gonna do about this, man? And if their response to you is, well, you know, if I had a better facility to operate in, I can produce better products. But you've produced better products in the same facility you're in right now. That's gonna come off as kind of insulting, in my opinion. Like they're what's the word I'm looking for? They're like patronizing you is what the word I'm looking for. It's a good word. Like they just think you're not as intelligent as you know you are, so they're playing you about it. It's pretty lame. Oh, I got hit by a 3. I'm doing it that way. Let's not do that. So that's my take on it. I really do think it's extremely unfortunate that the most known reason why people know the Athletics, they know them as a losing team when it comes to the playoffs. You couldn't say that in the 70s, the 1970s, 1980s. I have to specify because we're in the 20s era now. Those teams were dominant. They showed up to play. They played hard. They won championships. I mean, the A's back in the 70s had a three-peat between 72 and 74. That's almost what? If my math checks out here, back me up, is like 520 baseball games over the span of 3 calendar years. I messed up here. Oh. I messed up here. Oh no, get out of there. Get out of there. Just get out of there. It's fine. I'm not even gonna trigger that one, because yeah, like they had a three-peat, 520 some odd games, and they played like a dozen playoff games each year. So what? 36 plus playoff games to win 3 championships in a row? What? At the same Coliseum, mind you, that they're currently in. It looked a little different back then, because they allowed for tobacco ads at the park, and they moved some of the seating configuration around. Still the same Coliseum. Look it up. Shout out to the Ray Fosse. He was catching most of those games. Rest in power, good sir. We miss you. Lost his battle to cancer. But they kind of went into a lull a little bit after that. They were still a decent team, but they weren't like playoff contenders until the late 80s, when they went to the World Series 3 years in a row, 88, 89, and 90 of the 1900s. Only to do lose, win, lose. They unceremoniously lost to the Dodgers in 4 games in 88. They won against the Giants in 89 after they had like I think it was like a week and a half delay because of the major earthquake that happened in California at the time. Like, bridges were destroyed, people lost their lives. It was a complete mess. A complete mess. But the World Series still went on, and the A's swept them. Only to go back again in 1990 to lose to the Cincinnati Reds. I don't know, man. And then, of course, speckled in there from time to time was in the 2000s, they went to the playoffs a handful of times. They didn't make it past the first round, but they still went. You know, they're still good enough to be in the conversation. And then basically from what? The 2020s, like obviously 2020, 21, 22, completely irrelevant. I think they were in the playoffs. Last time they were in the playoffs, I believe, was 2018. Talking about the Athletics still. I don't know. I just feel like the drive is not there. It's just not there. It's not there, and it's just really sad. Really sad. Such a story franchise having such difficulty to figure out what they're gonna do. So anyway, how far did we make it? Not too far. Far enough, but we'll do this one more round here. But yeah, let me know what you think. I mean, because I know that, like I said, you may not be a sports person, but you are a person who has purchased a product or has supported a product, and then when that product starts losing its shine, starts losing its quality factor, you throw out the challenge flag and you say, hey, what's going on with this? And they either give you a shrug shoulders, or they're like, you know what? We're going to be better. We're going to fix it. You are correct. We are scrubbing it up. Because obviously I'd like to hear your opinion. I know everybody sees the world slightly differently. And to be fair, I'm willing to listen. So, alright, so we're almost done with this rotation here. Take that hit. And then let's get the skulls again. And then we'll go to the tavern again. And then we will move forward to go talk to Finn Raziel. Alright. So interestingly enough, if if you continue to not have enough experience to change Finn Raziel back to a human form, I think the animals rotate. I think they could also like a bird, a pig. I don't know. There's a couple other things that I think they turn into. We're trying to save our magic here. Okay, here we go. Flawless. So, that's my stance in the matter. If they want to be better, they have to pay people to be, you know, willing to play and buy into a thought process, not just put crap in a box and say, here you go. But like, yes, Finn Raziel, I get it. I am Willow. Hello. I am here. Willow clutched the cane and held tightly, said the magic words, and sha-sha-sha. Thank you, Willow. I knew you could do it. I had better put all of my energy into using this cane. I can help out in the battle, but you're the one prophecy says will finally defeat Barmada. Thank you. Are you gone? Oh no, you're still here. Thank you, Willow. Alright, well, that's great. That's done. Oh, that's funny. It actually changed me to using the cane. Alright. So... Oh, there's more crabs. That's right. Forgot about that. Ow. Ow. Dang it. Okay. So let's not go this way. I gotta figure out where that town is. I'm like, oh, y'all don't want to fight, huh? Oh, okay. There we go. Poor unfortunate soul. Oh, that was brave of me to try to do that. You guys are trying to run me over. Did you see that? Unbelievable. So I guess by, like I said, passionate, and I appreciate the game of baseball, but there's some real big quirks about it that I have no idea. And the peppers of the steak with that again is there's players out there who made more money this season as a solo individual than the whole organization of the Oakland Athletics. Unreal. Just completely unreal. I like that tracking though. You see how he moves slightly over just to be on center pace with me? This guy. Ow. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Are you coming? Are you coming to say hi? Come on. There you go. There you go. Emperor of Husky with the 100 bits. Sir, thank you so much. Hopefully you're doing alright. Shout out to Pops who recently had a birthday. Coast Guard veteran. Okay, is it this way? That's this way. Oh, oh. Yes, sir, indeed it is. Us Cali folk don't really do, close to freezing temps. Not our jam. Nor is it our peanut butter. And don't come after me in the comments talking about I have it worse for me and insert place here. I get it. The world is a very cold place. And North America has like over a dozen climates in the regions that they possess. It's crazy, I say. I'm like, oh, I can't hit that guy. Oh, I think it's his eyeballs are the weak point. So okay. Please stay and make yourself at home. I don't mind if I do. I think I'm gonna take this time and go get something to drink. So we'll take a short break. You go get yourself some refreshments as well. We've been talking a lot, so we'll be right back.